The top spin can be very complicated, or we can make it very simple. We'll demo it first. It's in banjo position. Our lead foot is free, and this is the top spin twice. Okay, so it starts in banjo, we finish in banjo. It's a turning feather finish with a step in front of it.
So if I did a turning feather finish,
and if I did a turning feather finish, excuse me, I'm the glady. Okay, we're going to put a step in front of that, and it's going to be the top spin.
So let me show you the understanding. So if I did a feather finish,
Turning okay, yeah, go ahead. Trail foot.
I would end up here, right? If I did a turning feather finish, I would overturn it to here. Okay, so that's what we're doing with that feather finish. We're overturning it. Okay. Now we're going to add a step in front of it to make it a top spin.
Okay, so it's called a top spin. Let me stand there so I can use you for. So I'm doing the ladies' part. The first step is a crossing step, but as I do that crossing step, my weighted foot spins a little. Then I take weight, then I do my feather finish. I spin and do my feather finish. So that spin, many people don't do it, and I'm hoping you can see it when I'm doing it. My lead foot is free and it's out front. As I take that crossing step, my weighted foot turns. I take weight, then I do my feather finish. Now I'm ready for the second one. And I'm right back where I started. So if we do it together, and that is 2 top spins. And we're doing 2 because it's top spin double in Sam's New Pants, which is our practice dance.
So is it a promenade weave into a double top spin? Is that what it is?
Just a second and I'll tell you. Yes, it's a promenade weave to banjo. So the sequence is a promenade weave to banjo, double top spin. So, your turn. Questions about it?
So just put her in banjo and try the double top spin by itself.
Well, first of all, I want him to do the turning feather finish. I want you to do the turning feather finish first. So, put her gentleman's facing reverse, ladies facing line or facing the gentleman.
So do a feather finish and overturn it. Okay.
Trail foot is free. Do a turning feather finish and. Okay, good job everybody. Any questions on that step? Is everybody good with the turning feather finish?
Make sure that you overturn that feather finish. So your diagonal line.
Okay, so now what we want you to do is, come here Jim. You're in a position like you are for a fishtail. Jim has his lead foot back, I have my right foot forward. Now we're going to do a crossing step towards the wall and our turning feather finish. We're set up now to do it again. Take our step to the center and our turning feather finish.
So the top spin turns 180 degrees
for each
section.
So let's try it again. Put her in banjo. Man's left is free, lady's right is free. You're in a fishtail position or feather position if you want to think of it that way. Now do your crossing step and a turning feather finish. Do your crossing step and a turning feather finish.
So the crossing step's going to start with your left foot, gentlemen. You're going to cross behind and then do a turning feather finish.
Do yours again. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay.
There you go. That looked good.
Now do it, Jim.
So watch. My first step is a cross behind. Now I'm going to do the turning feather finish.
Now he's in the right position to do it again.
Cross behind and a turning feather finish.
So, any questions on that?
The cross behind is the first step of a fishtail, if you want to think about that.
Right. Now, you hear many cuers say, check to the top spin. We've kind of changed the rules. If we check, we don't get that spin on the weighted foot. So I try not to say it anymore, although I've been saying it for so many years, because you've got to, if you're going to do it the way that it's written, when you take that cross step to the wall now, I've got to spin on it a little bit, on that weighted foot. Now I can do the feather finish. Now as I take that, I've got to do that spin on that foot, which turns me about an eighth.
Right. So what you're doing, you're turning.
That's right.
So you're spinning and bringing that foot back at the same time.
Correct, for the man. For the ladies, it's in front. If you've got a question, unmute and ask.
Good. Can I show you if I'm doing it correctly?